Just wow. You know, again, you sat in with us. And honestly, first of all, thank you for making this one of the easiest hosting jobs I've ever had. Thank you, sir. Second of all, I mean, I do have a couple questions just because we have to ask them. One, why did you call this Long Live Love?
I call it Long Live Love because when I look at just the polarization of the culture and how separated we are with just the lack of empathy that we have for each other, and how marginalized people continue to be suppressed, whether it's through socioeconomic issues or political issues, or now even how even our brothers and sisters that profess the same faith are across the aisle, how there's not a lack of compassion or engagement from the cries of the disenfranchised on the other side of the aisle. It does not look like the love of the gospel. And so it is hard to love people that are not always lovable when you are not reminded yourself of how you are loved by the creator of love. And so the only way that you can be able to be empowered with the supernatural love to love people that are not easy to love is to be reminded that God loves you when your life stinks and God loves you when your breath stinks. And so when you can remember who you are and where you were when God found you and loved you, hopefully that will give you the power to step in faith and to love people that don't always return that loving favor. And that has to happen supernaturally because you can't legislate morality. So because you can't do that, we can't control the hearts of men and women. The only thing that we can do is to make sure that we're so consumed with love that we're either protected or we are persuaded. And so long live love.
Yes. That's awesome. One more question and then we're going to go into your last song. When people walk away from Long Live Love, what do you want them to carry with them?
I want them to walk away with the belief and the hope that God's music, whether it's Jonathan McReynolds or Tasha Cobb or Travis Green or whoever it may be. Well, I got young artists in the back, you know. Gospel music is still here, and it can still be impactful and influential in your life. Travis Green or just whoever it may be, that God's music can still be relevant. It can still have social commentary. That it can still point you vertically. That God is still here, and He's still doing things in the kingdom. And there's nothing wrong with worship and praise music. There's nothing. Worship and praise music is beautiful. But I do hate sometimes that we have to dumb down our blackness when it comes to worship music at times. And so there's a story in gospel music that is uniquely our story. And it is a story of a people that have been through hell and back and have come back stronger and better. And we have that story. And I think it's a dope story to tell. Worship and praise is needed. The story of our people is needed, and it can all go under the umbrella of gospel music.
That's right.
Gospel music is the good news of Jesus Christ.
That's it. That's what it is.
So I just still believe that it's relevant and that it's here. And I pray that there was something that God let me borrow, that He loaned me in these songs that you've heard, that make you feel that way, give you hope to believe that way. And if not, I'll keep trying.
Amen.
And of course, you know, we're going to go into one of my new favorite songs, Love Theory, and ended up. Can you give us just a little bit of what was the inspiration for that?
It's real simple. Tammy and Keziah were in the living room playing and dancing with each other, and I came into the room and wanted to be part of the party, and I jumped on the piano and I started playing this piano riff. And the riff felt so good, I said, y'all go to bed. And I stayed up because it felt good. I was like, you know, God, you got something you can let your boy borrow. And I stayed up all night and left there. So it ain't nothing real prophetic. It's just